Hello everyone, welcome to Real Life with Branden and Robin. Today, 28 weeks pregnant. Things have been going great. They have been going so smoothly. It has been wonderful. I am planning on having my glucose test here pretty soon because I just wasn't able to get an appointment before 28 weeks. Sorry, there's a little water on my phone there. Anyway, I wasn't able to get an appointment because you're supposed to have your glucose testing before 28 weeks. But I'm not really too concerned about it because I don't have diabetes. I didn't have gestational diabetes with either of my other two, but I want to go ahead and take that just to make sure that everything's good and everything's okay with me and baby, because you never know. With gestational diabetes, it's one of those things that's just kind of super random. You never know if you're going to get it or not. You could have no history and get it, and you could have all this previous history in your family and not get it. So you just never know. So with that, things have been going so great. It has just been the best, most blessed pregnancy I can imagine. Today is Wednesday, and I believe it was Monday. I was having Braxton Hicks contractions. It felt like all day. I probably had about maybe 7 of them, really long ones, and I would say it was like every, hour and a half, I would have a really good Braxton Hicks contraction, which is just getting me excited because I know that that's my body's way of getting ready to give birth to this beautiful baby, so I'm really excited about that. There was no pain with it, though. I know all women experience Braxton Hicks pretty differently, right? For me, it just feels like intense pressure, but no pain. So I didn't have any pain, but I knew, I was like, man, I am contracting again. All day I was just contracting and contracting. I did have a baby appointment yesterday, which turned out great. Baby's heart rate was good. It was like 140 to 145. And I finally got to know like the position of the baby too, which was really exciting because none of the doctors have been telling me like where she's located, like baby parts, like where her head is and things. So I was really excited to find out at my appointment yesterday she is head down, which is also a good thing. So that's really exciting. She is head down, and then she's kind of wrapped. So if this is my belly, she's head down and she's wrapped around my right side, and then up over on my left is where her feet are. So her back kind of comes up and then her feet are down over on that left side there. So she is head down, so that was really exciting to find out. I'm trying to think of anything else. Mood swings have been really interesting. I wouldn't really necessarily say mood swings, because when I think of mood swings, I think like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it hasn't really been like that, but I have noticed this past week, I have been so weepy. I'm not a crier in general anyway. I don't really tend to cry. I don't cry often. And that's just me. That's just who I am. Maybe you're a regular crier, and that's okay. No judgment here. We all express things differently, and that's okay. But man, I have just been so weepy this last week. It's like everything just sends me off into like a teary fiasco. And when I say teary fiasco, I'm talking about like the hyperventilating, snotting, like super harsh cry, right? So I don't know though if that had something to do with maybe pregnancy hormones or this past week. I'm sure it was pregnancy hormones though. I've been really dealing with horrible allergies to the point where I just feel miserable. I can't breathe. I'm coughing because I just can't breathe, because I am an asthmatic as well. People with asthma know what that's like when the season kind of changes and you have asthma. Our bodies just react differently than somebody who doesn't have asthma, right? So that's been kind of a struggle because I've been waiting for it to go away and waiting for it to go away. Every morning I wake up and it's like everything is just clogged in my head, and I've been doing everything as natural as possible because I don't want to, push a ton of meds while I'm pregnant, and that's not me anyway. I'm not one of those people who's going to do that pregnant or not. So anyway, I couldn't decide if maybe the weepiness was from the pregnancy hormones or maybe it was just because this week I've just gotten no sleep. I've been miserable. And I'm one of those people, I'm super type A, super clean. I like my house clean, and I can't relax if my house isn't clean. I'm working on it. Everybody's a work in progress, right? So I'm working on that, but it's been really hard to even relax during the day, knowing how messy my house is, but I have no energy and no drive to get up and do it. And then I had this epiphany, I think it was yesterday, because all day yesterday, all I wanted to do was lay down. Like, I just wanted to lay, and I thought it had something to do with the allergy flare-up. But come to find out, as I was recalling my other pregnancies, I remember my 3rd trimester with Connor, all I did was sleep. It felt like I slept maybe 20 hours a day, and I was only up for 4, and I had no drive to do anything, but I could relax because nobody was home. I had no kids. I had no husband. Well, I have a husband, but he was at work. He just wasn't home. So nobody was at home to like destroy the home, so I could just sleep and rest all day. So I thought maybe I'm just maybe this is just how my body reacts in 3rd trimester, because I don't really remember much of my pregnancy with Abigail, because if you know our story, like that whole chapter of our lives is also the same time Branden was going through chemotherapy and his cancer and that whole story. So I really don't remember a lot of that because it was just a whirlwind of a chapter of our lives. So I can't really recall Abigail's 3rd trimester at all, but I do remember they let me off of work like a month early, and for that whole last month, it was actually wound up being longer because Connor came late. All I did was lay down and sleep and rest. So knowing that, I was just kind of praying against that. I'm going, okay, God, give me energy. Help me to get through this 3rd trimester, because I don't want to go through the whole 3rd trimester of this pregnancy sleeping and laying down on a couch, I want to enjoy my kids and enjoy this time. So I did get a little bit of boost of energy today, which was really nice because I hadn't had that in a while. But things are looking good. They are looking great. Let me know in the comments how you are liking these videos, if you're liking these updates. Oh, baby is about 15 inches long, about the size of a box of chocolates, and she is about 2.5 pounds at this point. This is all according to the app that I have. You can get all kinds of pregnancy apps and things of pregnancy trackers. So according to mine, she is 2.5 pounds. And at this stage in the pregnancy, at 28 weeks, a lot of their organs are trying their best to morph into what they would, like how they would function outside of the womb, right? Because how they function inside the amniotic fluid is very different than how our organs function when we're outside and when we're birthed. So at this point, organs are trying a little bit to do that transition. They say at this point you might even be able to feel your baby coughing, because all their organs are just trying to develop in a new way in this 3rd leg of the race, right? So things are going great. I will continue to update you guys. I do have a glucose test in 2 weeks. So it is a little bit late, but better late than never. We'll see how that comes back, but I'm not concerned. I'm not too worried. I've been doing amazing with my weight. Again, a little bit of a trigger warning. If that's a trigger for you, just maybe fast forward 30 seconds right here really quickly, because I'm just going to talk about weight really quickly. Because it's something that I've been intentional about, because with my daughter, I want to say I gained about 80 pounds with her. That's not healthy. And then with my son, I gained about 35, 40, which is better. So with this pregnancy, I wanted to be super, super intentional about not gaining too much weight. At this point, I want to say I'm supposed to be at about 20 pounds gained from beginning to this point, and I'm at like 22. So again, if you've been watching, it's like that 2 pound, I can't get, into that, range, but that's okay, because 2 pounds is 2 pounds, and that's a whole lot better than the 80 that I gained with my daughter. So with that being said, things are going great. I have been noticing too, I am really hot all the time, and I'm noticing it's at nighttime, and so I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with the Michigan weather, and that at nighttime our heat kicks on because it's colder at night, and then the heat just kind of stays on. And so at nighttime, around like 3:30ish, I am just so hot to the point where I'm going to get my tank top and my shorts, and I just cannot, like right now in this sweater, I cannot breathe. Which is a whole nother thing, because when you're pregnant, it's hard to breathe anyway. You get short-winded just standing up out of a chair. So, but that's pretty common, pretty normal. But things are going great. Things are wonderful. Let me know where you're at in your pregnancy. Let me know how things went for you at 28 weeks. Where you're at. How are you? Are you weepy? Are you kind of, up and down and up and down? And how did you handle that? Because, man, the weepiness is really kind of getting on my nerves. But it is what it is, right? This is real life, where life can be fun, messy, crazy, and funny, and we just try to be as real as we can with you guys. So that is my 28-week pregnancy update. Things are going great. I'm really excited for baby Valerie to get here and for the birth and how that's all going to manifest. I don't know what that'll look like because you can't really plan around it, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens and when she wants to come and when God has her destined birthday, because I don't know when that is, but he does. So I'm just really excited to find out and have a spring baby and have a newborn for the summertime. All right, guys, that is it. Things are going great. God bless and have a wonderful day.